He told me I was too controlling. He said, I'm just a go with the flow kind of guy. Stop trying to micromanage my entire life. So I took a deep breath, smiled, and completely stopped. And his entire world fell apart in exactly 14 days. My boyfriend Chase and I had been living together for 2 years. And for 2 years, I was basically his executive assistant. I did the grocery shopping, managed the calendar, paid the utility bills, and practically had to beg him to put his dirty socks in the hamper. The breaking point happened on my 28th birthday. I had asked him 3 weeks in advance to make dinner reservations. Simple, right? But when the night came, he was deeply engrossed in a video game and looked at me with genuine confusion when I walked out in a nice dress. Oh, was that tonight? He asked, not even pausing his game. Babe, you know I'm bad with dates. Just order us a pizza or something. I lost it. I told him I was exhausted from carrying the mental load for both of us. That's when he hit pause, sighed loudly, and delivered the line that changed everything. Look, I am just a laid-back guy. I don't do schedules and I don't do stress. You're always trying to micromanage me. Stop trying to change who I naturally am. I stared at him. The anger just evaporated. It was replaced by this cold, absolute clarity. You know what, Chase? I said, my voice eerily calm. You are completely right. You are a go-with-the-flow guy, and I am done trying to manage you. He actually grinned, thinking he had won. He had absolutely no idea what I was about to do. The very next morning, the unmanaging began. First, the laundry. I bought a small, separate hamper just for myself. I only washed my clothes. By day 6, his pile of dirty clothes looked like a small mountain. When he complained that he had no clean work shirts, I just shrugged and said, I'm sure you'll figure it out. He ended up wearing a wrinkled, neon orange gym shirt to his corporate office. Then, the food. I stopped meal prepping for 2. I bought exactly enough salmon for my own dinners. When he wandered into the kitchen expecting a hot plate, he found me eating my portion while watching Netflix. Where's mine? He asked, looking like a lost puppy. Oh, I didn't want to stress you out with a rigid dinner schedule, I replied smoothly. Go with the flow, right? He ended up eating a bowl of dry cereal. But the real kicker was his mother's 60th birthday. Every year, I was the one who bought the thoughtful gift and reminded him to call her. Not this year. Monday afternoon, my phone started blowing up. It was Chase. Why didn't you tell me it was my mom's birthday yesterday? He yelled. She's crying. My dad is furious. And they think I'm a selfish jerk. I don't know, Chase, I said, sipping my iced coffee. I figured a laid-back guy like you didn't care for the strict social construct of birthdays. You did this on purpose. You are deliberately sabotaging my life to punish me. No, I corrected him. I'm just letting you experience the natural consequences of your own lifestyle. I am no longer your safety net. When I got home that evening, the apartment was dead silent. Chase was sitting on the couch looking utterly defeated. The trash was overflowing and the Wi-Fi had been shut off because, surprise, I had stopped paying his half of the bill. Please, he said, his voice cracking. I can't live like this. My life is a disaster. I'll do better. But Chase, I whispered, looking around at the mess. This is who you naturally are. And I finally realized I don't want to live with a project. 3 days later, I signed a lease for a quiet one-bedroom apartment. As I walked out the door for the last time, he was sitting amidst his mountain of laundry, looking completely lost. He told me to stop managing his life, so I left him to manage it himself.